The Greene County Tech Band Program was established in 1969 by Ms. Sarah Carter. Other band directors that followed her include Mr. Fletcher, Mr. Richard Page, and his assistant Bob Bidwell. In fall of 1987, Mr. Danny Davis became the director of bands at Greene County Tech and served in his position for 25 years until his retirement in 2012. During his time, he had several assistants, including Bruce Sawyers, Corey Michael, Dwayne Dove, and Jimmy Bouchon, and of course, his loving wife, Miss Linda Davis. He and his wife have influenced many Greene County Tech band students' lives. During their time at GCT, they began traditions that we still hold close to our hearts today. We are so honored to have Mr. and Mrs. Davis here with us tonight. We have invited Mr. Davis to join in on our concert tonight, so at this time, I would like to welcome Mr. Danny Davis to the stage.
Band kids never change, and they shouldn't. Ladies and gentlemen, I just take a moment to visit you. Linda and I, we're very proud and happy to be here tonight to help celebrate the 50 years of the Greene County Eagle Band. I think I'm sleeping in Olivia's house tonight. I'd like to thank the band directors for including us in this celebration. And guys, haven't they done a great job with the band this year? All the bands, from the beginners all the way up to the high school. If you didn't get to see a chance to see the high school band this year, it was amazing. And I would like to thank the members of the senior high band for making me feel so comfortable and welcome to the podium this year. It's like coming home to stand in front of this band. And I'd like to take a moment and say a special thank you to all my former students that are here. And some of those have students in the band. That makes me feel old. These guys, these people they laid the foundation and they helped build the legacy of the Greene County Tech Band. Those of you who haven't participated in this band program, you can't fully understand and appreciate, how this band program works and how it's recognized in the band world across the state of Arkansas. It's just a phenomenon. People, when you say the Greene County Tech Band, they go, yeah. In the band world, they know this band. And lastly, I want to take a major thank you to the band parents. Those of you that are band parents tonight, both past and present. You who work behind the scenes, you help take care of things. You purchase instruments, you transport kids, you move props, you work in the concession stand, all of those things and so much more. Things that have helped make this band program what it is. You are a major part of the pride of Greene County. And above all else, it's about making music. For 50 years worth of students. And all of this ties us together as a family, a band family. And they know what I'm talking about. And on a personal note, every time I come back to this school, I have to come into this room. This facility we're sitting in tonight was a dream for many, many years. Some of you might remember coming to concerts in the multi-purpose gym and me telling you to close your eyes and imagine that you're in a real auditorium. But through lots of hard work and determination, that dream came true 7 years ago. And now, you don't have to imagine it. Now, some of these kids have never not performed in an auditorium. And in my opinion, it's one of the best auditoriums in the state of Arkansas. And I thank all the parents for that, because that took a lot of work to get that done. Tonight, we want to play for you a piece entitled Undaunted Courage. It's written by Charles Booker. It was commissioned for the opening of this auditorium and celebrating my 25th year as director of bands. In talking with Chuck about our band program, we listed a lot of things that this band was about, the things that this band has done, from the marching band to the Veterans Day programs, to our performances in Nashville, Orlando, and Washington, D.C. And he decided at that point that this piece needed to be special. It needed to be a more heroic work. And so now we present for the second time in this auditorium, Undaunted Courage, by Charles Booker.